Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. و- والمعتدة عن وفاة عدد بالشهور وتحتسب لما تراه من الحيز فيها تحقيقا للتداخل بقدر الإمكان. And the woman who's observing iddat wafat, when while she's in iddat wafat now, wati bishubha is made with her, then she will observe iddat with months and she will calculate that which she sees from haiz in during it to bring into reality that that right observing a 4 month 10 days. Somebody with her. So now she needs to observe 3 days for this one. Two together. لم تعلم العافية بالوفاة حتى مضت وغدين قدرت for the wafat until the period of iddat elapses, then her iddat elapses. لأن سبب وجوب العدة الطلاق أو الوفاة, because the reason for the iddat being wajib is the talaq or the wafat. So you وقت الإصرار نفيا للتخادعة. And our mashayikh, they gave fatwa now, in the talaq, the beginning will be time of consent to negate the suspicion of plain. They say once the man gave us an iddat is finished and make wasiyat for والعدة في النكاح الفاصل وديا. And the iddat in the nikah fasid is after the qazi separates them, right? Or the determination of the wati to leave out her wati. وقال زبر رحمه الله من آخر الوطيات. Imam Zubar rahmah says it will start from the last of the watis. In other words, nikah fasid happened. Now, when the last wati end, there's the time the iddat started, according to Imam Zubar. لأن الوتي هو السبب الموجب, because the wati is the one that makes this iddat wajib now. In the nikah fasid, the wati is the thing that made the the iddat wajib. Because if it was a nikah fasid and there was no wati, then there'll be no iddat. You understand? Right. ولنا أن كل وت وجد في العقد الفاسد يجري مجرى الوتية الواحدة. Our dalil is every wati that is found in a aqd fasid will run in the place of one wati. لاستناد الحكم كل إلى حكم عقد واحد, because of the attribution of all to the law of one transaction. You understand it? So all the watis that took place will be as good as one wati. So one, whether it's one wati or 10 watis, it's the same, right? ولهذا يكتفى في الكل بمهر واحد. And for this reason, it will be suffice in all the watis with one meher. You're only going to give one meher. فقبل المتاركة أو العزم لا تثبت العدة مع جواز وجود غيره. So before leaving out the wati, right, or the determination of leaving out the wati, iddat will not be established with the possibility of the existence of others. So in other words, still there is no determination to stop the watis. It mustn't just be a thing like how Imam Zubair say, we'll just say the iddat starts from the last wati. Rather, it should be a planned thing that, look, we're stopping the watis now, right? You understand it? And there'll be no more watis. So until that time there's a possibility that more watis can take place. ولأن التمكن على وجه الشبهة أقيم مقام حقيقة الوطي لخفائه. And because the ability on the way of doubt will stand in the place of the real wati, due to wati being something hidden. Right? So as long as they staying together in this nikah fasid, We can't just say, okay, we can take the iddat from the last of the watis, as Imam Zufar say. Why? Because they're staying together and there's possibilities of more watis happening. So therefore, the ability to have this wati in a doubtful way will stand in the place of just as if you're in a in a real nikah, in a nikah sahih, and you have wati there. So even just staying together, even though you're not having wati, it's as though you're having wati. It's regarded by others as you in a nikah sahih, and you're staying with your wife. You never had wati for the last 4 months, but to the outsider, you had wati right till before you divorced. You understand it? Right. Why? Because wati is something that's hidden. ومساسة الحاجة إلى معرفة الحكم في حق غيره. And the need is there to know the ruling in the right of others. In others need to know now. And they don't know that because they don't know what happens in the bedroom. So you in the nikah fasid, it's possible that you can be making wati as long as you're staying here. Yes, the time when the qazi separates you, or the both of you, or you come to a determination, we're stopping wati and you make it an agreement. You understand it? Then from that time the iddat will start. وإذا قالت المعتدة انقضت عدتي وكذبها الزوج كان القول قولها مع اليمين. When the woman in iddat says my iddat elapsed, and the husband rejects her, they say no, your iddat still carrying on. Maybe he wants to make rajat, right? The qawl will be her qawl. What an out? لأنها أمينة في ذلك, because she is trusted in that. There's only one way you can find out whether iddat elapsed. She can tell you. Nobody else can tell you. وقد اتهمت وقد اتهمت بالكذب, and she is suspected of lying. She could be lying too. She's the only one that can tell you, so she could be lying also. فَتَحْلِفُكَ الْمُودَعِ. So therefore, she must take an oath, just like the one who's entrusted with an item. He's entrusted with an item, and he says, what did he say? He says the wadiyat got destroyed. You have to believe him now, because he's the only one that can tell you that. You understand? Or he says, I gave it back to you. And you say, no, you didn't give it to me. So then he takes an oath. Then he will be believed. You understand it? Right. وإذا طلق الرجل. Okay, leave it alone. It's a new masla.